Hello and welcome. Today we're doing a move called the half snap. There's the move. Here is a slow-mo. All right, so let's get right into this one. So what you're gonna do is you can start off with the knife upside down in the closed position, right? So the tang of the blade is pointed downwards. The safe handle, I'm gonna put that towards my thumb. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pinch with my thumb and index finger. I'm gonna pinch about 2/3 of the way down the knife. So if you're too high up, this isn't gonna work. Middle can be okay, but probably maybe whatever this is, right? 2/3 of the way down the handles is probably gonna be best. And what you can see is that I'm pinching with the side of my thumb, just above the knuckle, and the tip of my index finger, just like so. My bottom four fingers are just kind of resting here. So you can kind of see what the position looks like here. And what we're going to do is we're going to angle the knife. The position of the knife doesn't really matter too much, but I like kind of it outwards at like kind of a 45-degree angle, right? So it's not straight up, it's not completely flat, about 45 degrees, like so. So once you're pinched, safe handle is close to the thumb, that's important. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of a snapping kind of motion. So we're gonna put some pressure here and we're gonna let our thumb slide around. So you see I'm kind of twisted up right here and I can untwist with some pressure and you're gonna have the handles kind of fling out and fly all over the place. So you can kind of just practice that a little bit. Pinching here, squeezing, and letting it fly. So once you kind of figured out that kind of pinch and twist and release, what we're going to do is immediately after we release, the knife is going to spin and do a little pop in the air. And really all it's going to do is a 180-degree spin. The knife's going to open and you're going to see that the safe handle, if you do this right, is going to basically fall right into your hand. So you can hang on to the safe handle. And the opening here is going to be just as simple as taking the back of the blade, flinging it over your knuckles, removing your thumb, and flipping it up to do a standard kind of vertical open. So what that'll look like when you put it all together is pinching right about 2/3 of the way down, pinch, fling it in the air, catch the safe handle, down, remove the thumb, and up. This is a pretty simple move. You're just going to have a little bit of practice required. And then, of course, that's kind of, you can do the pause afterwards. But really, once you catch, you can immediately go into that open and close. Now, one of the other cool things you can do is you don't have to start with the safe handle. It's obviously safer because after you catch, you're hanging onto the safe handle. You can just do whatever you want to. You're not going to get cut. But you can also start this with the bite handle, in which case, after you catch, you can go into a wrist pass. And the wrist pass tutorial will be in the description below if you don't know that one. All right, so when it comes to other, more full snaps, the suicide drop, I mean, there's all kinds of snappy stuff you can do. I've got the tutorial for many of those in the description below, so feel free to check that out. In my experience, I mean, besides some of them, like the black belt is pretty cool one. They're pretty unpredictable. Really, you're not going to use them in a combo ever, like how are you going to get into a suicide drop? You're going to spin it up and balance it and catch it or whatever. It's just not ideal. On the other hand, this kind of half snap, I find it to be very predictable, pretty simple and easy, and you can actually combo it fairly well. Like as an example, if you do just a simple index roll starting with the bite handle, you can wind up here. You can go right into snap and whatever trick that you want to do. And also, like, if you ever wind up holding it in this position, you can be pretty confident that you can do a half snap. It's not anything crazy. So I find this one to be a little bit more useful, a little bit more fun, and kind of, it's one of those ones you can like do it in front of somebody and they're kind of like, what just happened? Anyways, hope you guys like this one. Thanks for watching. Peace.